coming after me. Y'all favorite came after me. My fans up and them bands up, bring my fam up. The mentality, these niggas be faking. The mentality, these niggas be hating. The mentality.
Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL. We're back with another video, man. Welcome back to the channel, homies. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you drop that thumbs up if you support the channel and all that good stuff, man. But we have another topic here, man, and some of it is going to be inspired from the last video, but what we're going to be talking about is, you read the title, basically why Gusion is better than Fanny. But something interesting in the last video is, because I was talking about is Mobile Legends innovative, a lot of people like that's what I've noticed with the Mobile Legends community. The frustration just leaks out, and I'm guilty of it too. Obviously, you all know that I get frustrated and say things about Mobile Legends, but there's just so much frustration in the Mobile Legends community. Like, we have a good topic to talk about and everybody just talks about the things that they hate, and that's one of the reasons that this video is very, very important, because I want to actually talk about Fanny and if she's overpowered. And because I personally, I don't think she's too overpowered, to be completely honest with you. The reason for that is her learning curve is insane. Like, you see these clips of all these Fannys online, you have to understand that 99.9% of the times when you get matched up against a Fanny, they're not going to play like any clip that you've seen online. Like, honestly, when I come across a Fanny that's actually that good as I see on the clips online, I'm excited. I'm like, oh my god, these people are actually real. Because 9 times out of 10, when I see a Fanny, they're very easy to shut down, and they usually do get shut down. When I see a Fanny in a game, they're actually hurting whatever team that they're on. So and that's why it's weird to me that Fanny is such like a popular banned hero still, because most people just cannot play Fanny because the learning curve is too high. And that's why I think Gusion is a better hero than Fanny, because the amount of time that it takes you to learn Fanny, you put that same time into learning Gusion and you will be an absolute beast with Gusion. And the thing about Gusion is he has crazy lifesteal. He has a lot of mobility as well. Like, Gusion is a really well put together hero, and I think that he brings just as much power to the table as Fanny. I think he can wipe out a team pretty much just as easily as Fanny could. And I think they're both very, very deadly heroes, except for Fanny is just a lot harder to learn how to use. So in my opinion, I don't think that Fanny is even better than Gusion. And then you also have to consider the fact that Saber is a hard counter to Fanny. Zylong is a hard counter to Fanny. You have Diggy, who's a counter to Fanny. You have quite a few heroes. Is Mortis? I don't know. I think Mortis might be a counter to Fanny as well. You have so many heroes who can counter Fanny. I think the biggest issue in Mobile Legends is that we're all solo players. The majority of the community is solo players, and then you have the part of the community that's like, yo, you can't change the community. People are going to be mad. People are going to be upset and stuff like that. But the reality is, most of the people who are mad and upset are bringing it on themselves. If you play Mobile Legends like you see the clips online, it's your fault you're losing, because you can't play the game like you see those clips online. When you see clips of people going crazy online and just doing a bunch of crazy stuff, usually they're team players. So their other teammates are putting them in the position to go crazy and get all those kills and just slay everybody. But then everyone tries to get slaying heroes. They jump into a game and everyone tries to be that slaying superstar because they want to be noticed. When really, the people who are actually noticed for that, it really isn't just because they're that good, is because they have a team with it. So I think that people put too much emphasis on individual heroes, thinking that that's going to make that big of a difference, when it's not the heroes, it's the circumstances for the heroes. If you have a strong tank sitting there supporting you the whole time, honestly, a strong tank alone could make a good assassin look like a god. A strong tank could make a average assassin just look like the best assassin in the world. And we have a lot of cases of that in Mobile Legends. Like, a lot of the top players on the leaderboards and stuff like that, they look like the best players in the world when it comes to the heroes that they're using, simply because their team is full of just top tier players. Like, look at Evo's. Just No Limits has this crazy reputation, but I feel like his team is very, very strong. That's why he's able to have that reputation. So when it comes down to building a reputation and building skill in the game, I feel like it's more dependent on the people you have around you than it is dependent on yourself, because there is no way these players will be able to sustain their image without the teammates on their team. And that's why people who actually have a reputation for being good, like it or not, I have a reputation for being good. Batoski has a reputation for being good. When you do it and you're a solo player, it's a lot more impressive. But the thing is, the community does not see it that way. Batoski is a smaller channel, I'm a smaller channel, and that it's kind of weird. But people are not getting the fact that teams is really what makes everything work. So I think people are not putting as much emphasis on teamwork, but Fanny is not that huge of a deal simply because a good team can stop Fanny 100% of the time. Fanny, you know how squishy Fanny is with the amount of stun heroes there are in the game right now. If you see a Fanny, just grab a bunch of stunning heroes. Like, somebody's going to get a stun off. I grab Diggy, grab Saber. The second one of them grab her, then stun her. Like, it's really that easy. Saber grabs, somebody else comes. Like, I don't know about you all, it's tanks and stuff like that, if you play with tanks or if you have somebody who plays the tank or something, but all you gotta do, if Saber or Diggy grabs Fanny, then you come up and use the little spell that stuns them, and then I use Hylos, so Hylos has a stun as well. Like, by the time Fanny gets unstunned, she'll be dead. Like, honestly, in this meta, that's what should happen every single time Fanny is picked. And anytime she gets close, everyone on the team should just stun her and wipe her out very fast. Because honestly, she doesn't have a lot of health, so a tank could destroy her. Like, you all see me a lot of times going up against Fanny when I have Hylos, and even without damage as Hylos, I'm almost killing Fanny because I have so much health that I can damage Fanny for long enough and keep stunning Fanny that she can't really even do anything. So I feel like Gusion is definitely much better. He's easier to learn. He has a lot of crowd control, even though he has some of the same counters. At the same time, because he's easier to learn, it's more likely that any player would be able to pick up Gusion and be very, very good with him. It's highly unlikely that any player, well, most players will pick up Fanny and ever be good with Fanny. It's highly, highly unlikely that most players will pick up Fanny. Like, using Fanny takes a lot of dedication, and even if you put that dedication into learning Fanny, it's not promised that you're going to get a return. So I think that for the amount of effort you have to put into Fanny, you can put in half of that into Gusion and you'll be a beast. You'll be useful for your team. You'll be able to do your job and you'll have an amazing experience. But that's just my thoughts, man. What do you all think? Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree, if you disagree. Let me know some of your thoughts. I definitely want to have this conversation with you all because, yeah, I think it's very, very important, man. But that's pretty much it, homies. We have some more videos coming. We're going to be talking about a lot, man. We're going to be talking about a lot. I'm seeing your comments. I'm seeing your questions and your topics. So, yeah, we're going to try to get a few videos out. But thanks for watching. Thanks for coming to the channel. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Make sure you share your thoughts down below. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, fam. Peace out, y'all.
I'm on it. Can't fail for my family. I want it. So they'll never need hope or want it. A break, just something that I